Hello to our Faith Warrior families. I'm Melanie Humaniansky, your head of school, joined today with our Board of Trustees, Bishop Kevin Donlin.
Hi, greetings everybody. I'm very happy to serve as the chair of the board again this year, and Melanie and I are doing our annual visit to you all via the video to tell you what to expect and to celebrate here at Bayshore this year. And I think one of those things, Melanie, is right here where we're standing.
Yes, we are here in our newly renovated media center. Many of you may remember last year our annual funds were for renovations of our media center. New furniture, new paintings and murals on the wall. It's a beautiful environment for our students, faculty, and staff.
It really is state of the art. I mean, this has come a long way, and if you haven't stopped in here, people should. It's really impressive. The team surely get my compliments, Melody.
Thank you. We worked hard this summer. This summer was filled with a lot of preparation for the school year. Camp Bayshore was busy all 9 weeks and full all 9 weeks. So that kept us on our toes in addition to all the renovation that took place.
Well, and you could tell as soon as you walk in here, especially the old school building.
Yes.
It's very impressive. Are the kids thriving and flourishing in it?
It's amazing. So our elementary building, we renovated 5 classrooms upstairs. New carpet, new paint, new furniture, new shelving. Third, fourth, and fifth grade are all housed upstairs. But don't forget, we also added some preschool classrooms.
I know we did. And the most important thing as the board chair that I want to commend Melanie is we came in under budget.
We did. Everything was perfect.
So that's something to celebrate. And Melanie and the team here should really be commended because, as many of you know, this happened while there were other things off campus that we had to attend to.
Absolutely.
And of course, that has to do with the ongoing litigation we have with the United Methodist Church. So for those of you who are new to Bayshore or are not aware of this off-campus issue that we attend to, it's very simply this. About coming up 8 years ago, I think October, right?
Yes.
8 years October, we were informed by the United Methodist Conference here in Florida that they were going to close the parish church here, Bayshore United Methodist Church. That didn't affect us, or so we thought.
Correct.
Because we became independent of the church in the late 80s, I believe.
That is correct, yes.
So we were not initially concerned. They apprised us of an interesting idea called the trust clause. And the trust clause is in the Methodist Church is an idea that all property reverts back to the jurisdiction when a church closes, even a school. For us, that was an alarm until we discovered that there was a deed from this church that said, you may continue here as long as you continue as a Christian school, which obviously we've been doing for now coming up
53 years.
That's right. For years. So that's not going to change. So we thought it shouldn't be a problem. Well, of course, they did not agree. And so litigation ensued. We've been through 2 rounds of litigation. We're now on the 3rd round, which is the appellate process. And so our appeal, because in the last decision, a very narrow decision, in my opinion, by the judge against the school. And so we are decided to appeal that because we had a victory on the 1st round.
Correct.
And so there are obviously ideas here that need to be explored further. We believe the appellate process will do that. It's in our favor. We hope and pray and believe we have excellent appellate attorneys who have given us counsel.
Yes.
And are just very diligent and realistic about how to go forward. And so we know that some of you are concerned, but we want to say yes, for this school year, no concerns.
No concerns. We are moving forward. Absolutely.
So there is no issue about being on this property for the academic year this year. And we anticipate probably the following year, given the timeline of the appellate process, which we think will be somewhere between 10 and 18 months right now, depending upon how the next 90 days go. So there's no concern. However, despite that, the Board of Trustees, work with the administration, the head of school and her team, is committed to ensuring that we have the best possible options to ensure a Bayshore Christian education for your child who you trust us with. And we're going to continue to safeguard that trust. And we trust it'll be here on this property.
Yes.
But the head of school and I are in constant dialogue that if it's not on this property, it will be somewhere.
Absolutely.
And we
53 years of legacy will continue.
will continue. So that's not a concern. The Board of Trustees is working diligently. Melanie and I are in constant conversation. And if that's a fear, we want to allay that fear today.
Absolutely. We have so many things planned for this school year for your families and your students. Yesterday, we kicked off the fun run, which is going to ensue on September 13th. It's a color run for our middle and high school. It's a glow stick party for our preschool and elementary. It's just a fun time on campus, celebrating all of our students' accomplishments and the continued growth here at our school. Grandparents' Day is around the corner.
Growth is amazing with the highest enrollment.
Highest enrollment in the history of the school. That is correct.
It's amazing. So things are rolling here at Bayshore. I know there are conversations that go on that, gee, what do you think? We are committed to the best possible education, enhancing as many opportunities to come here, to thrive educationally, academically, spiritually, athletically.
In the performing arts?
Performing arts.
Yes.
We wouldn't be committing to those things if we had a concern.
That's right.
That there wouldn't be a future.
That's right. We have an amazing faculty and staff all in place to help support your students and families. And we know it's going to be an absolute amazing year working to meet what our mission is. And that is to make certain that we are sharing the love of Jesus in all that we do, whether it's through our academics, through chapel, or just through our daily interactions.
Exactly. So on that note, I think Mel is going to share with you, if you don't know what it is, what our biblical theme is for this year.
Ephesians 6:11. So if you've been in our gymnasium at all over your time here, it is on the wall. And as you might be able to see here, our faith foyer. So it's armoring up. It's putting on the armor of God daily so that we can take a stand against the devil's schemes. And we know that God has called us here 53 years ago and to continue our journey to be able to teach our students to armor up and what that looks like in today's society.
So join us in armoring up this coming year. Support Bayshore in every way you can. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next edition of The Head of School and the Chair visiting with you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.